So hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be a little bit like my lipstick needs to be put on better. But so today I'm at the tech center right now because I need to upload these photos, but they haven't opened the library just yet at the tech center. So I don't know if it's closed or it's gonna be a late start. So I'm gonna stay here till 9 o'clock, and if they're not open by 9 o'clock, then I'm just gonna go head on to the library so I can print off these pictures. I need to upload these pictures. But so far everything is going great. I did a video yesterday. I got a lot done. I got a lot done. My goals are set. I mean, it's like when I get on camera, I got things that I be talking about, because I sometimes will talk to myself and I be like, why didn't I say this on my YouTube video? I'm just like, what the heck? Like, I could have said this and I could have said that, but then I'd be uploading 2 videos in a day, and I don't want to do that. I just want to do a daily video, and I feel like what's meant to be shared will be shared. But this is still week 5. Next week is week 6. I will be going. I have a quiz today at 11, which I'm going to study for after I get off this video with you guys. I have a quiz unit quiz on the 25th. Since we had so many snow days, he said, my other teacher for the quiz I have in like the print class, he said he's going to push that forward. So I'm not really stressing about that or us having to do that next week. So I'm going to focus only on, my unit quiz that I have next week and this quiz today. I'm walking around. But what else? I'm just planning for the future. My mom, she doesn't want me to, she doesn't support me going to Full Sail. And she said it's because I'm young and I'm not thinking about a lot of things. But if you watch my videos, I'm planning out everything. Like, I'm planning, when I go to Full Sail, for the next 2 years, I will be going to CC to get my associate's degree in studio art, in general studies studio art. I'm not trying to be a teacher. I am trying to learn how to do art so that I can have so I can learn how to draw cartoons and real life figures. So I want to do art. And then I want to go to Full Sail so I can learn computer animation. And the other reason why I choose that school is because it's an accelerated program, so you can get done in 1 year and 8 months. So you're done within 2 years. So it's like getting another associate's degree, but it's a full degree. So I plan on going there, to do that. So I'm planning out everything. Like, I want to pay ahead on my health insurance. I plan on getting new health insurance. She was bringing up a bunch of stuff, and I was just like, Mama, like, I'm 24 years old. I'm thinking about all these different things. And she brought up the fact that if you have a car, if you get in a wreck. And I'm like, Mama, I'm not going to have a car. I'm not going to have a car for a very long time. And I was thinking that in my head, like, why do you think I'm going to get a car? Now, when I get back home, I will take driving lessons, so I want to get more confidence when it comes to driving. But I'm not going to have a car for a very long time because, first of all, back in 2020, I think it was 2021. It wasn't 2020. I was 19 when it was 2020. So I think it was 2021. I got in a car accident, and then I had to do all that. Then you have to, on your insurance, you have to, I forgot what you call it, but you have to get something with your insurance. and you have to pay it off for a year, and before they stop doing that. Well, I haven't been consistent when it comes to paying my car insurance. So I had to restart that over. And if you don't do it, they'll suspend your license. And I don't know if my license is suspended or not, because I haven't looked, because I sold my car before they could suspend it. I sold it. That's the reason why I sold it, because I was like, I'm not driving this thing. 'Cause I wasn't driving. My car had broke down last year, and I wasn't driving it, and they were expecting me to still pay insurance on it. And I was just like, I'm not driving this car though. And I was supposed to pay it because of that thing, but I wasn't driving my car. I wasn't driving it, so I sold it. And I just was like, it's more of a stress. To me, a car, it can be a sign of freedom and a sign of injustice at the same time. So right now I don't want a car, and I'm not gonna have a car for a very long time. So that's because that's another bill that you got to pay a month plus. You got to get new tires. If the car break down, you got to fix that. It's just a lot of different problems that I don't want to have to add to my life as of now. Maybe when in my 30s, or when I have my first kid, I'll think about getting a car. Or by that time I have a husband and he can drive me around, because I really don't want to drive. I want to have a personal driver. I don't want to drive. So when she's bringing up stuff that I was just like, Ma, I can do this, trust me, and then trust that God is going to provide for me, number one. Number two, and protect me. He's protecting me through my psychotic breaks. He protected me when I got shot in the leg. He's protecting me when I got diagnosed with Crohn's disease. He's protecting me thus far. He's given me a full ride to scholarship. He knew that I would need this scholarship, because if I didn't know that I would have a psychotic break. So those are just different things. He's protecting me thus far, and there's only so much that a human that you can do. You gotta trust God, and you gotta trust that I will be fine. And I just want to see the world. I don't want to be home. And she wants me around her. I'm like, I don't want to be, because she's thinking about all this thing, my Crohn's disease, this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, I'm already thinking about all this. And I'm just like, you gotta have more faith in your daughter. And by that time, when I go off to Full Sail, I'll be 26 years old. 24. Yeah, I'll be 26. So, and I want to go to Full Sail. And then after that, I have an idea of what I want to do. But since that's so far ahead, I don't want to say it out there. And that's only if certain things happen that I'm going to do that. And I don't want to give them too much hope. Because I know I have everything set up until Full Sail. Once I have completed a year of Full Sail, or then I'm going to start thinking about the next steps of my life. What's next? What needs to be accomplished? But just have faith. And the people, the reason why I brought that up is because not everybody's going to support you, or they might support you, but they might have negative thoughts. But I'm not saying, but you don't need a bunch of yes men either. You don't need a bunch of yes men. You got to have the positive and the negative so you can see it. Because, for example, when I was in high school, my university I wanted to go to, and I got accepted to it was Clark Atlanta University. That was my dream, HBCU. That was my dream. And if I had to choose an HBCU, it would be Clark Atlanta. It'll be them. Because that's a 3-in-1 college. You got Spelman, you got Morehouse, it's all around. So I choose Clark Atlanta, and I got accepted there. But I'm glad that I didn't go because of everything that I went through at Pitt State. And then they're like, well, it's no guarantee that you would have went through that. And I'm like, I would have to pay for school. And then I would have even have finished. You know what I mean? Because there's been a lot of stumbling blocks here. That's why I said when it comes to Full Sail, I want to save up. That's why they're talking about, why don't you come now? And I'm just like, no, I'm going to do it when I'm ready, number one. And number two, I want to be prepared. And with Clark Atlanta, I should have prepared and worked a little bit harder, get a higher ACT score. That's what I'm doing with Full Sail, getting a higher ACT score, and specifically getting a higher ACT score. I'm aiming for a 30. yeah, I'm aiming for a 30. And if I don't get a 30, if I get like a 25 or a 26, that's better than because I'm right now I have a 19. So that's better than that's better, blah 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 blah. That's better than that's better than having a 19. I want a higher score so they can, but even Full Sail, they don't really look at your ACT. You don't have to submit an ACT score, but I'm going to submit mine because it's going to make me stand out. Just because no, you don't have to do it doesn't mean you shouldn't try. So, and that's the time in high school. I kind of thought in high school, my thing in high school was I was trying to get away from home because my house was getting shot up. So I knew if I went to Clark Atlanta, I was trying to pick the place that I'd be more secure in. So that's why I chose Pitt State, because I knew that my education would be getting paid for. Whereas Clark Atlanta, that even though that was my dream school at the time, I was just like, I don't know how much they're going to pay for, how much they're going to cover if something bad happens. So I was thinking along those lines. I was thinking. So, and then I remember after I got shot in the leg, Clark Atlanta had called me before, and they was like, do you plan on going to, here? And I said no, because I said, do you plan on giving me a full ride scholarship? That's what I was like, because I said that. But if I, knowing what I know now, I don't regret my decision because of everything that I did go through. And also now I can get 2 degrees because I already have one under my belt. Plus I can get my associate's degree. I can get my another degree, and then who knows what I'll do next, which I have ideas about what I want to do next. But I'm not going to talk about those because we're not that close to the time. And a lot of things can happen in 4 years. Because I know I want to go to get my associate's degree in studio art. I know I want to go to Full Sail. And I have an idea of what I want to do after that. But I don't want to say it out loud, because I don't know if my ideas might change once I get to that point. But it's up in there, and I have a bunch of other ideas. But because I'll be 26, so once I turn 28, then I will have an idea of, and if I live to see 28, if I'm still here, if God didn't take me back, so that's the plan. So believing, the moral of this video is to believe in yourself. Whether the feedback is positive or negative, you got to believe in yourself, because you only got one life. You only got one life. And goddamn Zara says you got one life. He said all this. You got one life. So God only made one you. So he said God only made one you. So he said something else. He said cue the music. But he said God only made one you. If nobody else is going to do it, then you do it. So these are the YouTubers I watch as of now. So yeah. I made a video of YouTubers I listen to. There are some other YouTubers I listen to. Some of them, their names I don't have down just yet. Sometimes I'm just watching their shorts. But you gotta so you only got one life to live, so live it to the fullest. I think I put that in my one of my poems too. Check that poem out, because by that point in time, hopefully before the end of the year is up, check out Rose Through Concrete. I'm gonna charge it $13.95 on Amazon, and I'm gonna charge Prevail despite the odds $13.95 on Amazon. And my children's book is probably gonna be $13.95. So, or $10. It might be $10. I don't know. But, prices are subject to change in the future, if I decide to change. But anyways, check out those books, because I know they're not out yet, but by the time you guys see this video, whenever you see this video, they will be out. And I think at my graduation party, I'm going to ask my mom about it. Can I want my books? If my books are out at that point, I want to ask my mom about can we sit them out so people can see them? People want to check them out, and then maybe people want to buy their own personal copy. I can have My Crohn's Disease Didn't Defeat Me, Might Have Prevailed Despite the Odds book, and I can have my Poetry Rose Through Concrete book. So, and then I'm going to write a children's book called A Champion. And next year, one of my poems that I'm going to save it and I'm not going to put it in the book, and I'm going to make it into another cartoon book. But that'll be next year. I'm going to save one of my poems and make it a cartoon book. Or, honestly, I might not do that. I might wait until next year. What I'm thinking is I might just let the poems I write, because this is this year. Unless I was writing a poetry book, a poem for next year, because I might experience something new that I might want to write a poem about. So I think what I will do is I'm just going to go ahead and publish the book and not take out one poem, because then I'm going to have to wait a whole year to publish that poem, and that might be the best poem in the book, or one of the best poems. So I'm just going to just publish it the way that it is with all the poems in it. And then when next year comes, I'm going to work on writing a poem that I can put in a book. So, but A Champion will come out, then I'll have that. So, my hands are getting tired. But, yeah, so I think that's the end of this video. Like I said, today I'm studying for after I get out there, I got to upload my photos to my drive. I have to upload to my drive. I have to go to my class, take my quiz, do a lab today. Today is lab. Then I'm going to the gym. Then I'm going home. I'm going to eat. Then I'm going to work on homework assignments all day. So that's pretty much what I plan to do today. And then when tomorrow comes, I'll tell you. Well, tomorrow, Saturday, I'm going to Nutrition Lane. If you come to Pittsburg, Kansas, check out Nutrition Lane. Pittsburg, Kansas. If you come, Nutrition Lane is the spot. It's in the house. Everything is healthy. They have bars, shakes, teas. Sometimes she makes foods like soup. She can make them chili, white chili, chicken noodle soup, dumpling soup. She's made crunch wraps before. It's all good. She can make cinnamon rolls. She can make you a cake, a healthy cake, and everything is healthy. So, but I have Bible study tomorrow. I got Bible study tomorrow. I'm going to Nutrition Lane to do some stuff. And all day I'm going to work on my resume, updating that. Then I'm going to work in my cover letter. Then I'm going to work on homework. That's pretty much Saturday. Bible study with my friend and do all that. And then Sunday is church. Then have the luncheon at the church. I go to Pitt Nazarene. And then I will get my hair done. I'm going to the library after that. Then I'm going to work on my work at the library. Then I'm going to get my hair done. And that's Sunday. And then there's next week. So we have 3 more days left of this week. And then we'll be on week 6. And then there'll be 2 more days. 2 more weeks until spring break. And I can't wait to make it to spring break, because that's the halfway point. Will be 9 weeks. After that, we have 8 weeks left after spring break. And we'll have 1 more week left of spring break. Then we'll be in April. So I'm pretty excited about that, because I made it. I'm almost done. Then 8 more weeks, and these 8 weeks went by fast. So during spring break, I plan on working ahead of the curve. So like I'm in a web design class. As soon as he gives us the let's go or the go to do our homework assignments or to start designing our websites, I'm going to be working on that a lot during my break, so I can be ahead. Because I want to be ahead. Yeah. And I want to see my nephews or my nephew, depending on if they come over or not. And then, I can go out to eat, So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So we got it. We're on the road to spring break. And we have a total of not 21 days, because spring break starts, Friday. I have my class on Friday, so technically 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 20. Like 22 days if you include this week. If you include Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then you include next week of 7 days, that's 10 days. Then you include next week of 7 days, that's 17. Then you include the 5, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 22 days. Hopefully. We got 22 days. It's between 22 and 23. I could be off, but I'm going to say 22 until it's spring break. So I'm hoping to make it another 22 days. And by that point, we would be past 60 days, because we're on day 40 today. So by that point, we'll be on day 61, 62. And also, I got another thing. I changed the music I listen to. Before I get off with you guys, I changed the music I listen to. My playlist is strictly Christian music, because like I said, I changed my music because since I was young, I listened to a lot of different music. And then I can say I listen to a lot of different music, but when I listen to other people's playlists, they have a variety. So I'm gonna say my music is slim. But I have a friend, and I like her music because it's so, I've told her this, so she probably knows what I'm talking about. Because when she drives, like, she has a variety of different music, and and she says she likes almost all music, and I just was like, that's why I like about her, is the fact that she, like, her variety on her playlist, because my playlist, I listen to the same songs over and over again. But that's before I switched to just strictly Christian music. Because the music I listen to, I'm not talking about what you listen to, but the music I listen to talked about drugs, sex, and violence. I don't want to be a part of violence. I haven't smoked nothing in my life. Or they talk about alcohol. I don't want to be in songs that encourage me to do those things. Because what people see as right is wrong, and when people see as wrong is right. So, no, that's why I'm listening, because it's positive. And I notice sometimes now, it's when I climb up the stairs, or like when I work out at the rec center, and I have to work out on to work out my abs. I hate being on that right by the railing, because it kind of scares me. But when I was listening to Christian music, my anxiety, I wasn't even thinking about it. So, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So I don't want to this is the first week. So Monday was the first day, that I start listening to strictly Christian music. I remember, because I have another friend that I just met, and I was in a car with her, and I was just like, why, do you only listen to Christian music? You know what I mean? And she used to ask me why, and I was just wondering, because the music I listen to, and I was just like, do you think that the music that you listen to has an effect on you? And and she told me how she felt, and I said, okay, it's understandable, because I've been wanting to change the music I listen to, for a very long time, because the message, I remember I was listening to a song, and they was talking about smoking drugs, and I said, I haven't smoked at all. Like, why am I listening to this? Like, because it's not me. You know, your music is who, like, it's not, you know, it's not your music. Like, to me, it's like a reflection of like what you've been through, or something that you can relate to. But I just like the music. I'm like, I don't want to be that type of person, you know. And I like motivational songs, but you know, I like Till I Collapse by Eminem. I like that song. Or I'm Not Afraid. Yeah, I like that song. To Take a Stand. Like, I like Larry June, Appreciate It All. Like, so there's some songs that I like that are motivational, but I kind of just want to, as of now, right now on my journey, listen to, you know, Christian music as much as possible, because there's a lot of different Christian music out there, more than I even realized. So what I did was on Sunday, after I talked to my friend about it, I was in the church. We was before a Bible study, and I started deleting my music. She was like, "What you doing?" And I was like, "I'm deleting my music." So I deleted my playlist immediately. And because I was inspired by her listening to Christian music. And we were listening, and a song in her choir played. It was called God's Not Done With You. And I was listening to that, God's Not Done With You. And I liked that song. And I downloaded that to my playlist. I downloaded Christian music that lasts for like an hour, and you can... And I deleted my old Christian songs because I wanted something new. So, that's what I said. I always listen to the same songs over and over again, you know. So I just downloaded a Christian playlist, and that's pretty much what I'm doing. So I can discover new songs. I don't care the race. I just want to discover new music, and you know, and if I like it, I'll listen to it. But if I don't like it, and I also downloaded the books of the Bible. Now I know the books of the Old Testament, but I'm a little rocky on the New Testament, so I can know the books of the Bible. So I know the Old Testament, not the New. I'm just trying to change my life and be better, and I'm also changing my eating habits. But I still pig out on Sundays. But I know when I get back home, I want to on Saturdays and Sundays, I think on Saturdays I'm gonna make a big breakfast. And on I don't know, I'm trying to think how I'm gonna eat, because I like to only have one pig out day. But I think on the weekends I'm gonna just pig out in general, just in case I go out with friends, or no. But right now, what I'm craving, I want some fried pickles, and I want to make some sweet pickles. I want some fried pickles, fried mushrooms, and some fried fish. Not catfish, boneless fish. I don't want it to be bones. That's what I'm craving as of now. And then that's what I want. Or some seafood between the two. Seafood is like a crab boil with shrimp, and a seafood boil with shrimp, crab, eggs, and potatoes. It doesn't have to have corn, but the egg and the potatoes I'd like to have, and it doesn't have to have sausage. I don't need that. I just like the crab legs, the shrimps, the eggs, and the potatoes. But I think I'm gonna end the video here because we're approaching 30 minutes. So if you stayed till the end, type in prevailed, whatever, you know, and prevail, you know what I mean. But we're shooting for spring break, and that's let's make a recap. Spring break is next week is 7 weeks, next week is 7 weeks, so that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So spring break is 22 days away. So let's get the countdown, 22 days away from spring break. Bye.